Daily with Frank Garay and Brian Stevens here at the National Real Estate Post. And I want to let you guys know if you need those jumbo deals, I know those are kind of hard to find right now, but Oak Tree Funding still has non-agency jumbo. That's right. So you see this banner on the screen right here? Look at it. Now, scroll down a little bit. You'll see the banner right below this video. Click it. You can get some help from them, or you'll see the banner over on your right, or there's a link around here on Facebook somewhere. Get your non-agency jumbo from Oak Tree Funding.
Check it.
Hey, Frank. Yeah. I think it's worth pointing out, we've got our non-QM gone. We've got our jumbo gone.
Pretty much. Hard to find.
I'm telling you right now, it says something about Oak Tree Funding that they are still here and they are still closing your jumbo deals.
Yeah.
Listen, I hope you remember this when everything has blown past and we kind of go back to normal. Think about the companies who are still here for you because they were responsible with what they did. Oak Tree Funding, guys. Check them out. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Here's a graph from the Mortgage Bankers Association of the Credit Availability Index since 2011. Go ahead, look it through, check it out. Now, look to the far right. See how we just fell off a cliff there? Now, if that was a ski slope, it would be called the Calabria Double Diamond. Pretty sure of that. Careful with this one here, boys and girls. The Calabria kills anything that comes in touch with it, including, by the way, the mortgage market. Proceed on this slope, my friends, with caution.
Speaking of Calabria and the FHFA, who holds Fannie and Freddie in conservatorship, this is a Freddie graph of loans they own that have LTVs above 95%.
Wow.
This graph goes back to 2001. Any guess as to what the huge spike on the right represents? Now look at the bottom. Any guess as to what the huge spike on the left represents? Now look at the bottom, where 2015 would be. See that low? That meant in 2005, Freddie had a very small portfolio of loans that had an LTV above 95%. That's good. I mean, that's safe, but maybe too safe.
So in 2015, when Freddie Mac was writing the safest portfolio of loans with loan to values that were lower than 95%, they said, wait a minute here, this is too safe, just like Frank said. Let's get this QM pad. And the results, well, let's face it, they were immediate. Freddie's portfolio of 95% plus LTV deals started the long, arduous climb back up the mountain. That's not good, my friends. That's not safe.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Now, don't commingle Calabria's flub that led to massive overlays in the mortgage market and the drying up of our precious liquidity and Freddie's portfolio of risky, high LTV loans. They're in the same pool, but got there in different rides.
But now that these two are in the pool together, I guess it's time to play Marco Polo, isn't it? Does make one speculate. Does. See, regulators think Freddie is exposed to too many high-risk, high LTV loans. That's been talked about in DC for the last full year, not just the Corona month.
And the overlays from Calabria's irrational stance on a liquidity facility might just come in handy in the coming months.
Meaning when this whole thing is over, and it will be someday, some of those overlays might just look too fantastic to the powers inside the GSEs, and perhaps some won't leave when the Corona thing all dries up.
Which would lead loan officers to conclude, if you want to do 97 LTV deals, you better think FHA. That's the direction the horse is riding.
Open Door is laying off 600 employees, or about 35% of its staff. Hey, Frank, at least something good is coming out of this whole mess. Now, does that sound mean?
Kinda.
Well, these guys are mean. Seriously, here's a quote.
I mean, I feel you, Brian. It sounds mean. It's bad for the people that get laid off for sure. But this company, man. I mean, here's this quote. Check it out. Since Open Door's main source of revenue is home selling fees.
Home selling fees, Frank.
Home selling fees from iBuying.
That would be your clients.
It has been forced to make cuts.
Yeah, if they can't screw your clients out of their equity, they got to lay their people off because that's how they pay them. Seriously. The main source of income is in the fees. Lots and lots of fees. More than any realtor would ever charge. Sound stupid? Right now, of the thousands watching, raise your hand if you like the word fees. Who likes fees? Come on, I'm looking. Who likes fees? Frank, do you like fees?
No.
Right. See? I told you so.
Here's another quote. The suspended activity also leaves Open Door with a number of homes that the firm may have to sell for a loss or spend money to maintain before sales resume.
Now, this is our I told you so moment because we've been talking about this for the better part of a couple of years. These models do not work, cannot work unless the market is growing. Property values appreciating. iBuying platforms are not sustainable. They never have been. And by the way, if you think people with a lot of money can't make stupid decisions, all you have to do is look back at 2008 with the 228s and 327s in the subprime debacle. These guys, all these iBuying platforms, they're opportunists that will come in and take as much as they can before the market changes and they have to leave. Then they're just gone. Like right now, we're seeing it because the model doesn't work, is not intended for any length of time. Why does this matter and why do you need to know? It's very simple, because if they're not gonna be around tomorrow, it doesn't matter what they do or how they treat you today, because this is all about them, and when they've fed on all of your equity, they're gonna pack up and they're gonna move this train to the next town.
Unless the market turns quick and unforeseen like it just did, and they get exposed for who they really are.
Frank wants to do social distancing right now, so I guess that means...
I can't stand next to you, Brian. We'll get thrown in jail.
So I guess that means I don't...
Find $1,000 each.
I don't get a tongue kiss on the way out the door today?
No, you do not.
Well, I'm gonna let Frank close it.
Thanks for watching us today. Do us a favor, leave us your comments down below. Subscribe for free over on your right. I think it's over that way. And hit that Facebook button, share this video to keep the conversation going. You might pick up some deals. We'll catch you later here at NREP Daily. Bye.